Hey y'all, I'm Jordyn Mallory, and I'm a part of Blitz magazine's New Artist Spotlight.
Great having you here, Jordyn. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So how's it been? Tell everybody just a little bit about yourself. Start off.
I've been good. I'm loving this summer weather. But a little bit about me. I am a Mississippi girl originally, living in Nashville for quite a bit now. I'm in love with it here. I sing country music, been writing, and staying busy.
And how would you describe your sound? Is there any artists that you're similar to?
I think that my sound is, someone called it the other day, Southern pop. And I really like I have such a deep appreciation for old country music. I grew up listening to Loretta and Patsy, and I love them, but I feel like my sound is more of the new country, but it's definitely inspired by the old country.
I love that. Southern pop. I know you play guitar. Is there any other instruments you play?
I play piano a little bit. Piano was the first instrument that I learned. I tend to play guitar more. But I like to write with piano sometimes just because it kind of gives it a different feel, and I'm always looking for inspiration.
And what do you think sets you apart from other artists?
I think being from Mississippi has really helped set me apart a lot, because I like to describe my music as lyrically, it's like the diary of a Southern girl. And I think that that's helped me a lot, and I think that's kind of what makes me different, is that I'm really just writing all these stories about growing up.
Nice. So now to get into your background.
All right.
Nothing too dark and mysterious, I promise.
All right.
But how did you get started? Like, when did you start singing? And
I started singing really young. My grandmother was a singer. She sang in church and all that good stuff. And basically, just around her house, we would always sing together. And whenever I was 5 years old, I decided that I was going to sing a solo in my church Christmas play. And this song is called Mary Wrapped a Present to the World. And so that was kind of how everything started. I was 5, but I just was hooked. And from then on out, I was dragging my mama anywhere that would let me get on stage and sing.
Wow, that's such a young age, too. What made you want to be a singer?
I think that my grandmother is really what made me want to sing, and I think that that's the kind of thing that you're just born with, and it was just in my bones.
So your grandma was your most influential person, would you say?
Yes, yeah.
And what made you decide to move to Nashville?
I feel like it was never a question of if I was going to move to Nashville. It was just always when and how soon can I get to Nashville. My parents are still in the tiny town that I grew up in Mississippi, and I begged them to move here, and they just wouldn't do it. So then I found out that you can graduate from high school early, and so I combined my junior and senior year of high school, and basically took 10 classes all at once so I could get to Nashville. So I turned 17 in April, graduated in May, and moved to Nashville in June. So wow. I think I scared my parents to death. But it's been fun. It's one of those things that a lot of people told me I would regret, and that I would look back and wish that I would have finished out and had the complete high school experience. But there's never been a time where I looked back and wished that I would have done anything differently.
How old are you now?
I just turned 24. An old lady.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
I don't feel 24. I think I still feel 16. 16
pass.
At heart, forever.
You could pass.
A lot of people think I'm 16. It's a little embarrassing.
So, why do you love music so much?
That's just another one of those things that I just think that it was in my bones from the moment I was old enough to realize, oh, hey, this person is singing, and then I learned that, you know, someone has to write the song, and I really think that it's just always been in me to love music, and it's just one of those things that I really just couldn't live without. I don't know what else I would do.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
And I mean, you uprooted yourself from Mississippi.
Yeah.
I uprooted myself twice, first to LA, now to Nashville.
Yeah.
So you gotta,
Oh, you made the
follow
big
it.
step. You made a huge step moving to LA.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was fun, but I'm liking Nashville, so.
Yeah. Nashville feels a lot like home. I'm lucky that where I'm from in Mississippi is called Okolona. It's so tiny. I love it. But it's only 4 hours from here. So I'm super lucky that I can just pick up and go see my mama anytime I want.
That's good. You gotta have that support.
Gotta have
family
mama.
support.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
So for you, is it more about the songwriting?
You know, for the past few years, it has been more about the songwriting for me, just because I signed a publishing deal, and it was a lot about finding who I am and exactly what I'm going to sing about and what is it that I have to say. And I've grown up so much, and I really feel like everything has just come around full circle, and I'm finally figuring out exactly what songs I want to sing. And so the past few years have really been a lot about the writing process and just writing as much as I possibly could. But for me, the end goal is to be an artist and sing and travel all over the world and play shows.
That's the goal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What is your songwriting process like?
I feel like songwriting is always different. For me, it usually starts with a title or something that happened to one of my friends, and I don't really have that much drama in my life, so I have to call my best friends up and be like, hey, what's going on? Can you help me? But no, that's usually how it starts, is with a title for me, and then just go from there. I do a lot of co-writing, so you just kind of sit down in the room, and it's such a vulnerable process. You just, well, if it is something, which a lot of times it is about your own life. Like I have a song called Southern Belle that is just really, it's really personal. It just is what it is, but you have to be able to open up and talk about it to your co-writers. Or you just talk about your friends' lives, and then it's much easier.
Just pretend it's your own, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is there like a couple of big co-writes that you really, really, you know?
As far as
that,
people?
Is there a couple of co-writes that, you know, we were just really, really thrilled to work with people?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel so lucky to be able to write songs every day. So every day is a thrill. I feel so blessed. But yeah, I mean, there have been writes that you just come out of just on a super high, just so excited about the song you wrote. And you know, a lot of times I feel like writes will just start out with an hour of just talking and learning about the other person, because a lot of times the publishing companies will set you up, and it's someone you've never even met, and you go into a room and it's like, oh, hey, I'm Jordyn. So it's a lot of that. But yeah, every day is a thrill. Everyone I write with, I've had really good experiences here in Nashville. Nashville, just everybody's so nice.
They seem to be,
Yeah,
yes.
they
It seems
are.
like everybody wants to work together, and everybody's interested in meeting you and helping
Yep.
each other out.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Definitely different than LA, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But what is like been your proudest moment so far?
Oh, gosh. My proudest moment. Gosh, that's a tough one. I don't know, I feel like I've had a lot of great moments. Signing a publishing deal was definitely one of those, because I had worked so hard to get to that point. I wrote a song with Kip Moore, and he and Jewel sang it at the Ryman, so that was definitely a cool moment. gosh, there's so many. It's hard to say.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. It's
You're living your dream.
It's a lot of fun, and of course, my most recent proud moment was I'm a part of CMT's Artist Discovery program, so that's really cool. That's something I'm really proud of, and I feel super lucky to be a part of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I still haven't seen my music video on TV yet, but I'm gonna make that happen.
It's coming. So speaking of that, now we can talk about, your current stuff, what's going on in your music right now. Your newest single is?
It's called Boat Friend, and it's just a silly, fun summer song that I just hope it makes people laugh and smile. Really, it's just, Boat Friend is its own little thing. It's been so fun. Literally, I had the idea for the song 2 summers ago. I was in a Jeep with a few of my girlfriends, and one of the girls says, I really want to be single this summer, and I don't want to have to deal with having a boyfriend, but I really think that we need to meet some guys that have a boat. And I just immediately, it just fell out of my mouth. You don't want a boyfriend, you want a boat friend. So I grabbed my phone and I typed it in my notes, and I knew that I would end up writing the song, but I waited a year and wrote the song last summer, and it's such a crazy process of how everything works, but it just felt like the right time to just put out something a little different and fun, and especially for summer. So we did the music video, and it's on CMT Pure, playing on there. I've got to see it on TV. But you can find it online.
Everybody go check that out. And I know
go check it out.
You also released a song called Boy to Blame lately. A
Yeah.
couple other ones on SoundCloud, right?
It's all on Spotify. Actually, 4 songs. It's Boat Friend, Boy to Blame, Southern Belle, and Good Memory.
I like how your songs are like the twist on just like the guys. They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. I love writing and all that good stuff.
Well, I know you're part of Song Suffragettes. What has that been like?
You know what? It's been really cool to see how Song Suffragettes has grown from the beginning. I can remember going and meeting with Todd and Alina really early on, whenever it used to be in the back room at 3rd and Lindsley, which is just a small stage, and it has grown so much. It's, the thing about Song Suffragettes is it's super inspiring to me how they literally just took it from the ground up and just made this huge thing that people love, and I'm just really happy to be a part of it. They're so sweet and so nice, and I mean, they're doing great. It's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They are blowing up right now.
And too, I love the whole girls supporting girls thing, and they're all about that, and it's really cool to get to be a part of it.
Nice. I'm hoping to do that here, Yes, I'm going to include guys too. Guys are welcome.
The boys are always welcome, but
I want to support new artists, so that's why I'm doing this spotlight feature.
Yeah.
It's all
cool. Well, thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. What else are you working on right now?
Well, I am getting ready for CMA Fest, which is going to be crazy this week.
You said you're performing.
Yeah, I'm playing at the Music City stage Friday from 2:30 to 2:55, and it's going to be so fun. I love CMA Fest because you have the chance to meet so many people from all over the world. So it's really cool. I'm looking forward to the show. But also another thing is there's this curling iron called the Time Iron. It's Tyme, and I did a video, an instructional video on using their curling iron.
That's different.
And it was on Facebook, and it did really well. So we're doing another one, and it's going to come out on Monday, and it's actually going to have one of my songs in the video. So that'll give people It's not been released yet, so it's a new song called For My Girls.
Okay, cool.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And I'd imagine you're going to check out some music at CMA Fest too.
Oh yeah, I'll be out and about and all the craziness.
Anyone you're looking forward to seeing especially?
Gosh, I really need to look at the schedule and get my. I'm just one of those. I'm such a planner. I'll go through and each day I'll have like, okay, at 11 I'm going to see this person, and then so on. So I really just need to get my schedule together.
And are you going to the CMT Awards?
I am, yeah. I would say that's what I'm looking forward to the most because I'm getting to go to the CMT Awards this year, and I just went yesterday and picked out a pretty dress, and any excuse to get dressed up is so fun.
Well, you're going to have a blast,
I also
sure.
love being in my sweatpants on the couch, but I would much rather watch the awards from right there.